I've never been excited about the Alcatel product. We had before with Metro PCS the Fierce 1 and the Fierce 2, and it actually seems to me this time Alcatel trying to learn the lessons from the previous generation. I've never been excited about this product, but in this specific phone, it paid my attention. This is the Fierce XL, and this is Veritas Tech. Without further ado, guys, let's gonna jump to the full review. First, let's gonna start with the phone design. The whole entire phone made out of the plastic. The back looks like aluminum, but it's not actually. From the right side, as you guys can see, there's gonna be a plain, nothing on this side. From the bottom, there's gonna be a 2.0 USB, no quick charge, and the microphone. And from the other side, you guys gonna be able to see the volume records and the power as usual with the Alcatel. And from the top, that will be the headphone jack and extra microphone here. From the back, as you guys can see, is very nice looking from the back because that's silver and it's not really a fingertip magnet. The speaker, 8 megapixel sensor, and the flash. And from the top, eventually, that will be the speaker and the camera, 2 megapixel, and the LED notification light. The back of the phone is going to be removable, but unfortunately the battery is not removable, and you have the memory card slot up to 32 gigs and the SIM card, which is you have the micro SIM card. The phone is going to be a super fingertip magnet on the front, so if you don't care much about that, that shouldn't be a problem. One of the best advantage for the phone is going to be the display. My favorite size display, also the 5.5 inch, and this one has it. The PPI, it's okay because the screen, it's delivered very good, nice color. The white color is perfect. The angle side looking is great, no problems. And the resolution is 720 x 1280. The PPI is 267. For that budget device, I see there is no complaint about the display. I was so afraid about the battery in this phone. 2500 milliamp hour, plus it not removable, plus the screen 5.5 inch HD display. I thought that's gonna be a terrible battery, but from day-to-day usage, the phone is really last, and I have no complaint about it. I mean, for a mid-range uses for the phone, the phone could last from day and a half. For heavy usage, you're not gonna like pass the 1 day, but that will be great. I've been using from other phones, I have to recharge them like maybe twice or 3 times for a heavy usage. This one is more optimized with the operating system, and the Alcatel, they made a good job to make that 2500 milliamp hour to be optimized with the operating system. If your battery is the thing, don't be hesitate and get that phone. The speaker has a very nice clear sound, but actually disappointing. It's so low. I mean, it's not that high quality, but the sound is good, so don't take me wrong. And it's located in the back, and I know a lot of you guys don't like to have the speaker in the back because when you put them on a table, that's not gonna be sounds right. But no complaint, the phone has a very low price as well, so you guys not gonna expect everything gonna be great in the phone. Also, we're going to be talking about the hardware of the phone. Actually, I was also disappointed about using the Snapdragon 210. Actually, at least I would like to have a 410 for better performance. And it's actually 1.1 quad-core processor, which is Cortex, and the GPU is going to be 304, and 2 gig of RAM, which is something good to have with this phone, which is because the other budget phones only 1 gigabyte, 1.5, so it's good to see 2 gig of RAM right here. And one of the best thing about the phone, the internal storage in the phone will be 16 gig of internal storage, and you can extend the memory up to 32. That's insane. This is actually something good to have with a budget device. Here's the Geekbench Mark III test. It shows us a low performance for the processor, 293 and this is for the single core processor and 987 for multi-core processor. Is that means that the phone is not gonna be actually give you actual performance, a good performance, especially for gaming and stuff like that. I was actually very surprised because the UI on the phone, it kind of like stuck Android here. I mean, there is no lags or no problems much with it. So I've been using the phone for days in a row, and I haven't got any lag in the phone and stuff like that. So it's overall it's good. So, and also something good to be mentioned about this, the phone gonna be also 4G LTE, all support the new Metro and T-Mobile 700 band. So if you ask me, that would be a great thing. Also, let's gonna put the phone in the test. I have downloaded some of the games in order to see how the Snapdragon 210 is gonna stand against these games. This is the Temple Run 2. Let's gonna go ahead and play the game and see the actual performance here. It just seemed to me the graphics is high, 100% clean frame here, not even 1% of lagness in this game. It's a 3D game. The graphics is nice with this game, but that's not considered a heavy game here. But the performance of the phone, it's wonderful. So as far as this game is doing good, so the phone passed the test. Let me just go for the higher game, which is gonna be the Asphalt 8. This is Asphalt 8 actually, and everybody knows that the Asphalt 8 has a high frame of the graphics and require a high processor in order to give you a better performance. We'll see this guy how it's gonna be acting with this game. Actually now it's just a loading. We're gonna just play the game for a little bit, and you guys by yourself you're gonna judge how the performance of the graphics is going to be. For me, I was able to play the game with no problems. I don't know what about you guys. What do you think? Leave this one in the comment below and let me know what you think about the game performance of the phone. The UI operating system is going to be the Android 5.1.1 this time. So this is the latest version in the Lollipop, but not the latest with the Android because we have the Marshmallow. But the phone seems to me promising, and maybe Alcatel do something to it to push the Marshmallow for you guys. That would be great. But anyways, we're going to be talking about the UI a little bit here. As you guys can be noticing here, most likely we will have the UI of the stock Android here. I mean, lots of junk application pre-installed in the phone. Phones looks like a clean, nice, and less of the lagness. So that's always help you guys to get better for performance. So in the UI overall, that was great, and I have no complaint. Thank you Alcatel, because you brought us a clean operating system. And let's gonna also talk about the software in general and the features. I mean, you have 5.1.1 as I mentioned before, but actually Alcatel, they have some of the changes on the Lollipop, kind of just a little bit of the toggles here just to make a shortcut. For instance, if you want to go to the camera, you can just double click and it will take you to the camera, which is super fast, which is kind of nice. This will take you to the selfie camera, by the way. And if you want to go to the messages, just hit
will actually right away to your email or messages. So you have some toggles here. So, and if you don't want, just go ahead and slide up. That will unlock the phone just normally fine. Here's the message. Just double tap. That was great, super fast. I mean, a very nice shortcut. Or if you need to reach the phone call, you can just hit on the corner right here and it will take you over there. Or for the camera, and it will take you to the camera, which is, this is the standard for the lollipop. Also, one of the features that comes in the phone, that this phone actually has a radio. This is an actual radio, so if you guys want to like listen for your radio station, you gotta bring the headphones jack and plug it to the phone, and you can put the frequency here, and here you go, you have it. Depends on where you are and whatever you have local station over there, which is something good. Also, another thing I want to be talking about too, that you can change the user. So if somebody want to play in your phone and you don't want to like get access to your information and stuff like that, you can let him go ahead and access his Google account, download his stuff, so you can guys have multi-users in the phone, which is something good to have in that phone. Other than that, guys, we're not gonna talk about much because it's kind of like the other Android 5.1. But here's I want to just answer that question that I've been asked every time: is that phone has emojis? Yes, it does have some emojis, but actually it's very sucks. As you guys can see, you have just some of the emojis here. You gotta choose between a few of them. You don't have a lot like the other keyboard, so you can go ahead and download another keyboard. And the keyboard overall, it wasn't accurate. That's something actually I have to like type and delete, because the actual keyboard, it's horrible. So you can guys feel free download third-party app, keyboard, and that's it. Because I mean, that's not gonna be a big thing, the keyboard and the emojis and stuff like that. Other than that, nothing really much I can talk about the features and the UI in general, except the few changes that I talk about: the toggles on the screen and the radio and the keyboard. In the last part of the video, I'm going to be talking about the camera in the phone. That's everybody wants to know how the good this camera it is. It's 8 megapixel, and you have a flash, and the front is 2 megapixel. I mean, just to be fair enough and honest with you guys, the camera quality is not that good at all. And you have something here called Polaroid, which is just to split the screen. I just don't understand why you need this thing for, you know what I'm saying, just to split the screen like that, which is something, in my opinion, is not that useful. And you have HDR, and you have a scanner, and you have the auto mode. So you don't have any kind of like a pro mode, or you don't have manual mode or anything like that to adjust the brightness or the colors or anything like that. That's for the back camera actually. I have made already samples so you guys can see. It has autofocus, which is something good. The quality wasn't bad for the pictures, but the video actually you can go more than 720p, which is let me just guys show you here in the settings. That's the maximum resolution. You can go 700 or 720 or 720p, which is very disappointed video, and kind of a little bit shaky, and the colors wasn't right, and you guys gonna be able to see it right this moment, just only in a few. And also the same thing will be on the front facing camera. You have no other options, and even the angle wasn't right, so I have to adjust the angle, and when I take video it zoom in by itself. It's just kind of weird thing. It's 2 megapixel. The quality is okay, but I wasn't very comfortable when I'm trying to take that selfie pictures. And let me leave you guys with some of the samples about the pictures quality in the Fierce XL.
This is just a video to test the front-facing camera with the Alcatel Fierce XL on the resolution 720p. Then should you upgrade for the Fierce XL, that will be up to you. $69 damn, that's nothing to get that phablet phone, and it actually was giving me a good high performance as well, just to be away from the camera. I'm a camera person, so which, as you may guys don't care much about it, but the quality of the back camera pictures wasn't bad, as you guys have seen in the video. But that was my full review for the video. I've been working 4 days in a row to do that full review, so you guys can show me your support just by smashing that thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for more. Stay tuned. I will catch you in the next one.